Good morning, Malai Murasu, 15 minutes news in English, headlines for the day. Chief Minister urges swift completion of rainwater drainage and infrastructure projects across Tamil Nadu. DMK responsible for Kativu blunder, says Yadappadi Palaniswamy. Despite CCTV proof, cops not acting on Gummudipundi child abuse case, claims Nainar Nagendran. Stalin urges dignified discourse on Kamaraj. Congress workers arrested for protest outside Tiruchi Shiva's residence. US declares Lashkar offshoot behind Pahalgam attack as terrorist organization. Pragnyaanandha stuns Carlson with 39 moves in Las Vegas freestyle chess Grand Slam. News in detail. Chief Minister Stalin urges swift completion of rainwater drainage and infrastructure projects across Tamil Nadu. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has directed officials to accelerate the completion of essential infrastructural projects, including rainwater drainage systems across 25 corporations and 144 municipalities in Tamil Nadu. The directive came during a recent inspection of the Municipal Administration and Water Supply Department. During the meeting, the Chief Minister emphasized the critical need to finalize ongoing works such as drinking water supply schemes, underground sewage systems and road construction. A key focus of his instruction was the expedited completion of all these projects before the imminent arrival of northeast monsoon season. Stalin underscored the importance of ensuring that rainwater drains are thoroughly clean to facilitate unimpeded water flow, thereby mitigating potential flooding issues. He also stressed that all completed projects must be swiftly made available for public use within the stipulated deadlines. DMK responsible for Kativu blunder, says Yadappadi Palaniswamy. AADMK General Secretary Yadappadi Palaniswamy has strongly criticized the DMK, accusing them of complicity in the Kativu issue and attempting to mislead fishermen. Palaniswamy stated that DMK had tarred Kativu, referring to their alleged role in island secession to Sri Lanka. Palaniswamy highlighted that when Kativu was ceded, the Congress party was in power at the centre, while the DMK was in power in Tamil Nadu. He further claimed that DMK is now making false accusations, alleging that BJP is politicizing the efforts to retrieve Kativu. The AADMK leader questioned the DMK's past actions, pointing out that during their 16 years in power at the centre, they did not appear to show concern for the fishermen's plight or take steps to reclaim Kativu. He concluded by asserting that Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's current statements are a cunning tactic to secure the votes of fishermen by placing blame on the central government. Despite CCTV proof, cops not acting on Gummudipundi child abuse case, says Nainar Nagendran. BJP State Unit President Nainar Nagendran has condemned the inaction of the state police in case of sexual assault on a 10-year-old girl in Gummudipundi. Despite having CCTV footage and identifying the suspect, the police have failed to act even 5 days after the incident, he said in a social media post. Accusing the police of bias and delay, the BJP legislative leader asked, will justice be served only when a DMK leader intervenes? Is law and order functioning only for show? He further questions CM Stalin's silence, calling his public outreach a hollow publicity exercise. Stalin urges dignified discourse on Kamaraj. Congress workers arrested for protest outside Tiruchi Shiva's residence. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has strongly objected to the ongoing public controversies surrounding freedom fighter and former Chief Minister K. Kamaraj, stating that such debates in public spaces are inappropriate. In a statement shared on social media, Stalin said, "Let's not give space to the malicious intentions of those who try to create unrest." He recalled how revered leaders like Periyar called Kamaraj a pure Tamilian and how C.N. Annadurai decided not to field a candidate against him during the Gudiyatham by-election. He further noted that former Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi stood by Kamaraj like a son during his final rites, built a memorial for him and declared his birthday as Education Development Day. Stalin's remarks come amidst a political row sparked by DMK MP Tiruchi Shiva's statement on Kamaraj. Meanwhile, over 50 members of the Congress party were arrested in Tiruchirappalli as they attempted to block the residence of Member of Parliament Tiruchi Shiva. No confirmation on Russia, India, China trilateral talks, says report. Amid speculation about a possible meeting between Russia, India and China under the RIC format, sources clarify that no such meeting has been finalized. They added that not only a date has been set, but there are also no ongoing discussions. Speaking at the weekly press briefing on Thursday, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randir Jaiswal explained the purpose of the RIC platform. This consultative format is a mechanism where three countries come and discuss global issues and regional issues of interest to each of them, Jaiswal said. Unverified. Probe body rejects US media report on pilot's role in Air India crash. India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau AIB on Thursday called out the US-based The Wall Street Journal for its report on a pilot's role in the Air India Flight 171 crash that killed 260, calling it unverified and selective reporting. The Bureau said it was too early to jump to conclusions and wait for the final report to be released. In a statement, the AIB said that its preliminary findings into the Air India crash were to provide information about what happened and that an investigation into the tragedy was still not complete. It is essential to respect the sensitivity of the loss faced by the family members of the passengers, crew of the aircraft and other persons on the ground who died. It has come to our attention that certain sections of international media are repeatedly attempting to draw conclusions through selective and unverified reporting. Such actions are irresponsible, especially while investigation remains ongoing, the AIIB said in a statement. US declares Lashkar offshoot behind Palam attack as terrorist organization. The United States has designated the Resistance Front (TRF), a known offshoot of Pakistan-based group Lashkar-e-Taiba, as a foreign terrorist organization following the Pahalgam terror attack which claimed 26 people. In a statement released Thursday, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio said, "Today, the Department of State is adding the TRF as a designated foreign terrorist organization and specially designated global terrorist." The US officials described the Pahalgam attack as the deadliest terror strike on civilians in India since the 2008 Mumbai attacks carried out by LET. The Resistance Front, which also known as Kashmir Resistance, had claimed responsibility for the attack in Pahalgam. However, a few days later, the group retracted its statement and denied any such involvement. Pragnyaanandha stuns Carlsen with 39 moves in Las Vegas freestyle chess Grand Slam. Teenage Indian Grandmaster Ramesh Babu Pragnyaanandha delivered a resounding statement at the freestyle chess Grand Slam in Las Vegas, defeating world number 1 Magnus Carlsen in a dominating round floor clash. In what many are calling a career-defining performance, the 19-year-old dismantled the Norwegian great in just 39 moves, reinforcing his rising stature on the global chess stage and continuing a troubling trend for Carlsen against India's new generation of chess stars. Playing with white pieces, Pragnyaanandha controlled the game from start to finish, registering a remarkable accuracy of 93.9% comparing to Carlsen's unusually low 84.9%. The match, played in a 10-minute plus 10-second increment format, saw Pragnyaanandha outmaneuver Carlsen with confidence and composure rarely seen against the 5-time world champion. The victory not only gave him the sole lead in Group White at the time, but also added another chapter to his growing legacy, having now defeated Carlsen across 3 major time formats: Classical, Rapid and Blitz. Will Jasprit Bumrah play the 4th test? India to take a call on pacer in Manchester. India's assistant coach Ryan Tendoshe has addressed whether Jasprit Bumrah will feature in the 4th test against England at Old Trafford, Manchester. With India trailing 1-2 in the series, Tendoshe acknowledged that the team is eager to include the pace period given the high stakes. Bumrah played the opening test in Leeds, claiming a 5-wicket haul in the 5 innings. He was then rested for the 2nd test at Edgbaston as part of the workload management. Returning for the 3rd test at Lord's, Bumrah once again impressed with another 5-wicket haul in the 1st innings. Bumrah is currently the 2nd highest wicket taker in the series with 12 wickets in 4 innings at an average of 28.09. Weather updates of popular tourist destinations across Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. Watch News in English daily at 8:45 a.m. Bye for now, and time to catch up with Cinema Corner next.